Hello, everybody! Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for being patient, everybody. Hello. How are y'all doing today? How's your guys' Tuesday? Welcome on in. Hello. There's so many lovely faces in chat. Thank you guys so much for the hype train. Matt, thank you so much for being here. Danny, thank you so much for the 100 cargo bits. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Have a very good dinner. That sounds absolutely delicious. Hey, Orange and Amity, welcome. And I see the lovely Killer Haku. Thank you so much for the 33 months, Haku. Oh my god. That's so long. You've been here for forever, and it warms my heart. Thank you so much, Matt. Thank you so much for gifting a sub to BJ White. BJ White, welcome back to Having Wings. And Bill, thank you so much for gifting a sub to Deej. Hello. How is your Tuesday going? And Ursa, thank you so much for resubscribing for 9 months. Oh, hi. Welcome on in. Thank you so much for being here. Hello. And Bill, thank you so much for the 100 bits. Oh my gosh. All of the biddies, all of the subs, y'all are too sweet. Thank you guys very much for being here. How are your guys' Tuesday going? Welcome. Also, Maggie, welcome on in. Hello. I think I got everybody that's Oh, and Crizzy. Hello, Crizzy, welcome on in. Your name is the same color as my name in chat, so you got a little lost, but I'm glad that you are here. It's so lovely to see you. How are your guys' Tuesday going? Welcome, Orange. Welcome, Amity. Hello, everybody. Don't forget to vote in the poll for today's warm-up doodle. Ahoy! Justy, welcome on in. How's your Tuesday going? My Tuesday is going pretty okay. I slept like an absolute log last night. I stayed up until like 1 on accident, and then I woke up, and then I slept like a log until like apparently like 7 a.m. And then I woke up a little bit when Daniel was leaving for work, and then I slept again until 11. And almost slept through my alarm, if not for Ash yelling in my face. So, I was tired, but I, feel honestly pretty well rested. And, now I'm ready to keep drawing strength. We've gotten quite far on strength, last week. I was on the struggle bus the week prior with, excuse me while I itch my eye, 1 second. I was pretty on the struggle bus with the composition and the anatomy, and we knocked it out of the park last week. We started doing a little thing with Gabri in the background, and I think today is pretty much just going to be finishing up the sketch and finishing up the color mapping, because we have a lot of color mapping left to do before I can finish this card and then finish this card on stream and then finish it up offline and then present my hard work to you all, and then we can start a new card in July. So yay, that's what we're doing today. We're working on strength, vibing, having a good day, trying to feel the good vibes as much as we can. And also remembering to take care of ourselves and take care of the spoons that we do have, because things are happening in the world today, and I don't want to get super into it, mainly just because I would really like a little bit of an escape, and I hope that this stream will be a good escape for you as well. But also, I don't want to not acknowledge that shit is fucked. So shit is fucked. Please take care of yourself, take care of your spoons, make sure to do whatever is best for you, and don't worry about anything else, because you are number one. So take care of yourself and take care of your spoons. But also, if you have any spoons to give and would like something very pretty, along with helping the spoons, along with helping your spoons and giving back a little bit and doing whatever you can to take part and help reproductive rights. I currently on my coffee have some prints available, specifically the Dawn print that I drew while I was sick a few weeks ago. I debuted it last week, and it is now available on my coffee for you to buy. And all proceeds until July 5th of that print will be going to the National Network of Abortion Funds. So if you would like something pretty to boost your spirits, and also to help reproductive rights as much as you possibly can, that is a great way to do it. So there you go. Also, other than that, if you are looking for other charities or other things to get involved, or if you want to learn any more about stuff that's going on in the world, yay! Thank you so much for the level 1 hype train, everybody. I really, really appreciate it. And yes, we're gonna be drawing Killer Hackblin today for our warm-up doodle. I am very excited. But yeah, if you would like any resources for charities to look into, places to do research, things like that, me and my mods are ever curating a list of things. There's a timer in chat. If y'all would like to see that, but we're compiling a list in a Google Doc of charities and things like that, if y'all would like to give back in any way that you were possibly able to, and with the spoons that you have. So there we go. I think I'm not entirely sure what the command is for that. John, if you're here, what is the command for that, so people can check it out? But other than that, I will direct you to there, and also to my coffee to buy and stuff. Oh my god, Ursa! 6531 for the Gobbins! Thank you so much! Thank you so much for the donation, Ursa. I really appreciate it. We're at 200! Yes! Woo woo woo! That is also another announcement. I wanted to preface the stream and get that out of the way so we can get full into our escapism with reproductive rights, but also reproductive rights are extremely important, and the world sucks right now, but also it's really important for y'all to know that I care about it because it baffles me, and I've been offline this weekend, and whew. But yes, if you would like to do anything, Dawn is available on my coffee. All proceeds going to the National Network of Abortion Funds, and also we have a list of things to do if you would like to get and have the spoons to do it. Done talking about that. Okay. Also, Ursa, thank you so much for the $65.31. Please have a good time cleaning. Hey, First Clone, welcome on in. How's your Tuesday going? Hello, hello, hello. I hope cleaning goes smoothly. Other than that, some other quick announcements I have before we start drawing the lovely Killer Hackblin to warm up my hand for drawing strength. We still have 47 hours to go on my Pride Goblins goal down there. As many of you all know, streaming is my full-time job, and it very helps to keep me doing streams and doing the things that I do by donating money to me using the tip jar down below. But if we hit $300 in the before Thursday on pretty much this stream, if we hit $300, I will be doing a Pride Goblin stream because it is Pride Month still. So if you if you like my goblin art and would like a bunch of Pride Goblins to be drawn and made into stickers that will be available on my Redbubble store, get that 300 going. And we'll be doing that on Thursday. If we don't do that on Thursday, I will still probably be doing, I will probably forego some, the cooldown and the warm-up doodles, and probably will just draw some Pride Goblins. Not dedicated a whole stream to it, but we'll still draw some, because y'all donated, and I really appreciate it, and I also want Pride Goblins to exist. So, there we go. Other than that, if you also are looking for some Pride merch and things like that, I've got a bunch of Pride merch in my Redbubble store right now. We've got a variety of Pride wing designs, trying over the course of this week, trying to get all of the different Pride wing colors and flags in the store on specific merches. I also have a Be Proud of Your Gadians shirt. I've also got a Spread Your Wings shirt. I've also got a bunch of stuff on Pride Leviathans will hopefully be available on Thursday as well. So if y'all would like some Pride merch, that's still available in my Redbubble store, and it will continue to be available in my Redbubble store forever, because we're gay all the time, not just in June, so they'll be there. If you can't get it this month, get it a different month if you want some Pride stuff. It'll be there. Go for it. Yeah. Other than that, I think that is it. We're gonna be in that's... I have a full week of streaming this week, so... Yeah, I think those are the most pressing things going on. Thank you so much for being here and sticking with my announcements, everybody. Let's start the stream. Also, hello, Odds. Welcome on in. Hello, hello. How's your Tarot Tuesday going? And also, Serena. Hello, Serena. Welcome, welcome, welcome. A glorious Tears Day to you all, where it's still Tuesday. For those in the future, a glorious Odin's Day to you. Thank you very much, Serena. I hope that your Tears Day and your Odin's Day are going well. I hope you're doing great. Thank you so much for being here. But yeah, how's everyone's Tuesday going? What have you been up to today? And or, is there anything you're really excited for this week? Happy Tarot Tuesday. Also, I'm playing a Knowledge Cleric D&D character, and she's kind of becoming a fortune teller style character. And I'm starting, and I started improving tarot cards for the augury spell, so thanks to these streams, that is so cool. Oh my god, Odds, that's so cool. What do you mean you, like, what do you mean you improv tarot cards and augury spells? I'm not entirely sure what that means, but I love it. That's so cool. Knowledge Cleric. Oh, thank you for sharing. That has made my day. Alright, let us get started on Killer Hackblin. Alright. Speaking of Haku, what is your Goblin Sona look like? Just curious. Should I just make something as cursed as possible, or do you have some specific set of features that you think that your Goblin Sona has? Hey, Leah Sky, thank you so much for resubscribing for 27 months in a row. 27 months, yay! It's great to spend time with my favorite artist. Thank you, Leah. Thank you so much for being here. How is your Tuesday going? Welcome, welcome, welcome. So I had the person who did the reading for roll a d20, and then based on that roll, I used a random word generator and used that to describe what the art on the card was. So it's not exactly tarot. I mean, that's pretty good. That's pretty good for improvised tarot. I used a random word generator and described what the art on the card was. I like that. That's very cool. A random word generator is very cool. It's not exactly tarot. It's not you doing a tarot reading in the middle of the game. But it's very, very cool to, like, sort of gamify it in a way that works for you. That's super awesome. Make something you like. I honestly never put too much thought into it aside from looking eldritchy. All right. We're gonna create canon right now, guys. We're gonna create what Haku's unknowable eldritch goblin Sona looks like right now. I hope you're ready for it. As a little bit of a warm-up to get us going, to get us started. Also, I put on this sweater because, like, I might be a little chilly in my office. Nope, I'm not chilly at all. I am very warm, actually, so I'm gonna take that off. Alright. Let me get Snaz up and running. If you guys were at, another announcement. If you guys were at the Goblin stream yesterday on the lovely Resident Bards channel, I had to restart my computer because Stardew wasn't working for me. So I had to restart my computer, so all of my Chrome tabs and all of the things that I had set up and ready for stream were deleted. And I always forget when I do that. I need to have a list of stream of things to check beforehand. I always say I should, and I never do. But yeah, my tab horde was gone, and my Snaz was gone, and everything's gone. So I have to research, and re-get everything back onto my computer. So We're good. Hey, Pixel Thrift, welcome on in. Hello, hello, hello. How's your Tuesday going? We're working on a warm-up doodle right now. So, I apologize if things are a little bit slower today, because I don't have my tab hoard. Alright. I streamed again today and I had at least 3 people in chat. That's awesome, Leah Sky! I'm so happy for you. Congrats, Leah! Woo! Were you playing Stardew again? AKA, too many eyes, is in the prompt, but other instructions come from Haku. AKA many eyes and tentacle as care, maybe, who knows. Like a goblin with 6 or more eyes with 10 of care. Sure, like that with eyes in places eyes don't belong. Being an eldritch would make their form quite, moldable. Fair. Absolutely fair. Alright. We'll make it, we're gonna do something wild, and I expect y'all to throw out as many eldritch suggestions as possible, and I will try to incorporate as many as I can. I'm gonna have to drop watching this. My internet is being rather unhelpful and will not let me watch the stream at the moment. That sucks, Serena. I am very sorry that is happening to you. I'm very sorry, but thank you so much for stopping by, and I hope your internet gets better very soon. I'm sorry your internet's being sucky. Thanks for stopping by, Serena. One hour at my desk left. Yay! You get to go home soon. Hell yeah. Alright. Let's start this doodle in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright. We're gonna go cheapify on this one. Hey, thank you for the lyric amethyst. Welcome on in. I overbinged on Stardew last night, so I slept in and been playing catch up on stuff all day. Doing cleaning now after working on skyship design for my world. Ooh. I know you're cleaning, so you don't have to answer if you are not at your... If you're not at your, phone and or computer, Ursa, but... If you are, what kind of skyship design were you working on? I think Killer Hackblin deserves 4 arms. I also had to chase after my dog after I dropped my cheese and tomato toast and he grabbed it. Oh no. Oh no. Well, that seems like a full day. But, how was binging Stardew last night? What were you up to? I was not going to give up my lunch. Of course not. You can't give up your lunch to a dog. You can't do it. You deserve that lunch. After sleeping in. Wild Goblin. Ooh, a JRPG game called Gaia's Melody Echoed Melodies. Interesting, Leah. I've never heard of that before. What was that game like? Also, yes, thank you for the shout out for Leah Sky. Leah Sky is a longtime member of the Brigade, has recently started streaming. And I, for one, am very excited about that. I've been in to Leah's streams every once in a while, and if I am not mistaken, Leah also commissioned me a while back for some stream avatars for them to use while they were streaming. And that is very exciting for me, and I think Leah streams in character of their little kobold, so if you're into kobolds, I highly recommend Leah's streams. I'm a newbie. What does lurk when you type it like that? Lurking means, well, Haku explained it, pretty well. Lurking means you leave the stream open in the background and do something else on the side. Yeah, basically lurking means that you, have the stream open, and are, like, hanging out, but, you are not, participating, in chat, either because you are, gonna be lurking the whole stream, or you're just gonna be, like, going off and doing, if we're going to be going off and doing something else. Away from keyboard, basically. AFK. Maybe that's too many eyes. Just to fit on the one chibi head. Cause it's still gotta resemble a goblin a little bit, but just a little bit eldritch. She went back into her hammock today. That's a new development right there. Hold on. Here we go. She's in her correct spot. Who would have thought? Ooh, eyeballs and hands is a great idea, Odds. That's a great idea. Hey, welcome back from wherever you were going, Edgefit. I'm glad you're safe and home. Hello, hello, hello. How's your Tuesday going? Ooh. That's exciting. Second half of the new clothes delivery. Hell yeah. What you got in this haul? Floof. I am loving this design so far. Thank you. What do you think? What do you think, Haku? Super looking Gabo. Also, Stardew update. Ooh, yes, Stardew update. Giebelin 2.0 PS4 First Spring has earned a total of 15,906 gold. Damn. Slash has 4,457 gold and is getting a silo built. Going for the coop next. Have Orange Tree First Spring 26. Nice. You are going places. My good Stardew Goblin friend. That is quite a lot of progress. Good job. Is there a reason you switched from playing on? Is there a reason you switched from playing on computer to PS4. Hey, Scribbler! Thank you so much for the 14 months! Uber chaos! How's your Tuesday going, Scribbler? Welcome on in. I know, where'd there's my mouse. Yes, Uber chaos! Floof! I'm mostly just doing the head right now. Cause I'm designing a new goblin. Gotta give it all my attention. Ooh, also, Stardew update from Ursa. Stardew was finishing up the last 2 weeks of fall, adding another shed, reshuffling animal product processing shed, getting supplies to make about 200 kegs, and prepping for winter. Man, Ursa, I wish I had your power. As much as my brand in me and John's Stardew Valley streams are me having the list and me, like, having the plan, I don't think I could plan that far ahead and be that organized. My hat's off to you. Hey! Gilly! Hello, hello, hello. Hello, my friend. How's your Tuesday going? We are doing a quick warm-up right now before we get into drawing the card. We're drawing the illustrious and elusive Killer Hackblin, the most eldritch goblin there ever was. It looks so goofy and cute. Good. That is what I was going for, Haku. Yes, we're gonna do eyeballs on hands. Don't you worry. Don't you worry, Odds. I love that idea. It's honestly, this goblin is kind of reminding me, for those of you that's played, Monster Prom, or Monster Prom, like, second class or something. I can't remember what the first expansion is called, or the next part of the game is called. It's, but Zoe, the Eldritch Abomination, who is a huge fangirl and is just absolutely cute, that's the vibes that I'm getting from Killer Hackblin. First look at Killer Hackblin, the Eldritch Goblin. Gotta give it chibi tentacle. Dad? No. Dad, no. We do not. Amethyst comes out of Lurk. Of course. Of course. God damn it. God damn it. First official glimpse at Killer Hackblin, the Eldritch Goblin. Ooh, as for the sky ships, mine work. Ooh, that was a lot of cracking. Mine work in the principle of heat and radiance energy transference. Ascendance, I don't fully understand, but I'm very jazzed about. There's a spider that is worshipped as a sacred animal that weaves a special silk and uses it as nets in the air to catch sunlight and animals for sustenance. That's dope. The people of my world use this silk to weave solar sails that allow for the continual collection of radiant energy that is used to power the levitation runes that are scribed on the bottom of the sky ships, as well as the propulsion system. Your lore is just So cool, Ursa. I have no context for it, and I love it to bits. I seriously could just read a setting guide you made and like the lore for your world just for fun. I'm not a big reader, but man do I love lore. I could be persuaded. Ooh, Edgefit says, one more short-sleeved shirt and some slightly shorter orange swim trunks, plus some socks. Nice! Socks are always good to get. When you're a kid, you're always like, oh, I got socks for Christmas. And then when you're as an adult, you're like, oh, I got socks for Christmas. Because you'll never miss getting socks and underwear for Christmas more as an adult. Because they're like, oh, well, you don't need it anymore. You can buy your own. But you're like, well, but I kind of liked getting socks for Christmas because then I didn't have to buy them on my own. I didn't have to buy socks and underwear myself. But awesome. What kind of socks? Any cool colors? And also, congrats on your swim trunks. I thought I would have to buy a swimsuit recently, but I didn't have to. But I might anyways, just because buying swimsuits are fun. Oh, Amethyst. Amethyst always comes at the mentions of tentacle toes. Yikes. I love you for it. I returned from dinner. Chipotle chicken bowl was very good. Yay! Welcome back in, Danny. I am glad you had a good dinner. This is, in fact, Hackblin. I think I said that beforehand, but yes, this is, in fact, Hackblin. This looks kind of alien, and I'm digging it. Like one of your see-through aliens in the Phoenix. Yes! This, honestly... Yeah. You asked me to draw a cute eldritch being, and I just drew some Gagnasae. I did just draw some Gagnasae. Alright, we've got 5 minutes. What kind of clothes do you guys think that Killer Hackblin would wear? What kind of clothes is Killer Hackblin's vibe? Do we think? What's their fashion sense? I ask as I will start doing some color. I think we're gonna make Killer Hackblin purple. Goblins are usually green, but purple is more eldritch. Thank you so much for thinking this is cute. Hello, hello, hello. Ugh, hello, hello, hello. Welcome. How's your Tuesday going? What is up? This is Killer Hackblin. The lovely Killer Haku's Goblin Sona. We're getting the first glimpse at the Eldritch Abomination. A t-shirt and shorts. You know? Fair, Leah Sky. Fair. Mismatched clothing, like a patchwork coat over a tank top. Undercover fashion for Hackblin. Alright, cool. Patchwork coat over a tank top. Sweet. We can do that. Goblins can be any color. You've heard it here first, folks. They're usually different shades of green, but you know what? We're not goblin exclusionists. They can be any color. As long as they have chaos in their hearts, they are a goblin. A tank top is interesting with forearms, but we're gonna do it anyways. I will also do Leah Sky's contribution of shorts. Because goblins are farmers. They got jean shorts. Sure, why not? Danblin is purple. One of Ursa's, I think, goblins is pink. Goblins of all colors. Goblins of all colors. I also didn't know that Danblin was purple. Very cool. Ripped off sleeves on this coat because I don't want to draw the sleeves because the eyes need to shine through. If a goblin don't have jorts, they ain't a goblin. Exactly. As long as you have jorts and you have chaos in your heart, you're a goblin. Sorry, I misspoke earlier. You gotta have jorts. Sleeves are bullshit. Alright, I've got a minute left. How much of Killer Hacklin can I finish in that time? What color? I'm just gonna do it. Tell me, quick, rapid fire. What color are the tank top and the Patrick coat? I know what color the jorts are. Just gotta do various shades of blue. Haven't finished. Shh. Neon green. You know what? You're right, Justy. You're right. We'll do light pink for the coat. How about that? There we go. The fashion sense is impeccable. Alright, there we go. Shush, 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 shush. Look at him. Look at Killer Hacklin. You can't pin them down, but you can put them in jorts. Woo! Alright. I feel sufficiently warmed up. Thank you, everyone. Hello, fellow goblin. Alright. It's too cute. Killer Hacklin's is trying their best to be a goblin, but, you know, is a little bit of an abomination, but we love them anyway. They're so cute. Look at all those eyes. How can you not love all those eyes? Oh, Calf, thank you so much for the lurk. Welcome on in. How's your Tuesday going? Let's see. Killer Hacklin. Hey, and Devilish Shirt. Welcome on in. Hello, hello, hello. How are you doing? How's your Tuesday going? OMG, it's cute. It's very cute. If you want to turn anything scary cute, come find me. I can do it. It's a specific niche that I'm really good at. Yes, please. I'm very excited to see your creepy take on them, Haku. I'm very excited to see your creepy take on them. Also, just a cheeky plug, because I remembered this while I was doing this. Another announcement that I have is that also on my copy, if you would like me to draw your Goblin Sona in a more like cleaned up, in a more cleaned up way, I have Goblin Soda commissions available on my coffee. So check those out. In this sort of style. The more eyes and mouths, the more you can ooh-woo. You're not wrong, Danny. You're not wrong. Hey, well, welcome to Wednesday. I'm glad you're having a good Wednesday. Hello from the past. How is the future going? That Goblin and Rags would get along. I think they would. I think Rags is an honorary goblin, even though they are a kobold. Goblins and kobolds, I think we talked about this earlier on in the year, but goblins and kobolds are very much the, like, are just two sides of the same coin. One might be more, you know, goblin-like, one might be more dragon-like, but they're really filling the same niche in their respective communities. Adornable. Yes, exactly, Justy. Adornable. Now watch me draw them in a creepy manner. Yes. He is very adorable. Now I need to start a farm with Killer Hackblin. If anyone wants to start Stardew Valley and hasn't yet, may I suggest role-playing as a goblin in Stardew Valley. It is very fun. Be as chaotic as possible. Stardew Valley makes so much more sense if you are a monster. I love him. He is a lovely creation. What a beautiful, beautiful creation. Thank you, Haku. I'm really glad you like them. Thank you guys all for wanting me to do this as our warm-up today. Alright, I'm gonna get caught up on chat real quick, but I'm going to move over to strength, because that is what we are here for today. We are an hour in, announcements done, warm-up done. Let's finish up strength today, guys. But first, I'm actually going to get caught up on chat because y'all have been saying some very good things. Hey, Barb! I hope you all have a tasty sandwich in your future. Thank you very much, Barb. Welcome on in. How's your Tuesday going? Hello, hello, hello. Oh, wait, seriously? Stardew Valley's on sale? Stardew Valley is on sale. If I didn't already have it, I would buy it. Kobolds are just dragon goblins. 100% they are. Hey, congratulations on finishing cooking. What'd you have for dinner, Ellie? Hackblin does so many K-pop dances. They do indeed. I can see Hackblin doing some K-pop dances. Me and Amity can learn from Hackblin, I think. The tentacle hair helps actually with the dance moves. I will agree with that. Good. I've got Leah's approval on the Goblin Kobold debate. Head empty, heart full, solidarity. Yes. As long as you have Dorts and chaos in your heart, you're a goblin. BDG goblin confirmed. Oh yeah, I hope Brian David Gilbert knows that he is a goblin, and that I have just dubbed him as such. If there is one human that has goblin energy, like pure goblin energy, it's 100% Brian David Gilbert. He posted a video, he posted a video on his YouTube channel, like 2 days ago that was 15 seconds long, of him just making a joke about a car park. The man cannot be stopped. I love it. It's not even like on YouTube Shorts, it's just on his YouTube channel. Gilly Tweed, if a goblin don't have Dorts, they ain't a goblin. I think I read that, but I fully agree continually. Hey, hi Mom, welcome on in. Hello, hello, I totally missed you. Hi, Mom. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope you're having a lovely day. I imagine that Killer Hacklin really tried to look like a goblin and thought they did great because the other goblins liked them. They tried to fit into the mold as much as they possibly could. They didn't quite get it right, but the goblins don't care. The goblins will adopt anything into being a goblin. I know that, like, Gemini's Goblin Sona is a penguin. There's Shelf the Elf, which has been adopted by the goblins. You don't have to be a goblin to be a goblin. As long as, again, you have jorts and chaos in your heart, you are a goblin. Traditional Dan and family Christmas gifts, socks, underwear, and jammies. And I appreciate it. That means I don't have to for a whole year buy my own, and that's so good. Shelf now has her turtleneck within her game as well. I've also realized Shelf casually wears a Shelf's casual wear is Steve Jobs chic. Oh no. Shelf the Elf is just a slightly more woke Steve Jobs. Can I blame her? No. The tech bro casual look is pretty good, honestly. Ooh, more lore from Ursa. The levitation runes are also how the ship acts as a ballista. The captain's panel has rune. I don't know if I'll be able to read all of this in chat, Ursa, but just so you know, I really enjoy this. This is super cool. If ever you want to talk about your lore, feel free to put it in TTRPG gaming chat. This is super awesome. I love how you talk about, like, the other day you were working on your, like, calendar which is super cool. I've never made a calendar for a world ever, and that is awesome. And you're, like, working on, now, like, how to talk. Oh, it's so cool. How airships work in your world, and how that, like, the magic works. The fact that magic works by a giant spider's web, that is dope. That is so cool. Anyways, I could read forever. That's so cool, Risa. Ooh, goulash. What'd you have in your goulash? I haven't had goulash in a long time, Ellie. That sounds delicious, though. It's not really... Hold on. Question. I say I haven't had it in a long time, but really I'm not entirely sure what goulash is off the top of my head. Is it like a more solid stew? Maybe? That's at least what it sounds like to me. Happy vibes! Thank you for the happy vibes, Barb. Ooh, just finished my tasty sandwich. Hell yeah. I had a snack right before stream, but, I've been feeling kind of a little, not necessarily under the weather, but feeling kind of, like, iffy stomach-wise again today. So I haven't ate a lot today, but I did eat right before stream, so hopefully everything will be Gucci. But I'm excited to hopefully eat a tasty sandwich after stream today. I might get it on mobile because that's the only device I don't have it on. Ooh! So you can take Stardew Valley on the go. I mean, that sounds like fun to me. I've always considered getting Stardew Valley on mobile just because sometimes I'm not at home when I have the urge to play some Stardew. Oh yay! I'm glad your Tuesday has been overall positive, Barb. That is super lovely to hear. I should really eat something before I start making bad decisions, aka buy something. Yes. Everyone go make some dinner. Go lurk and make some dinner if you haven't already. That, let me tell you, that is probably a good idea. But also, Gilly, what have you been thinking about buying? What you're making bad decisions about? Hold on. Okay. Well, okay, maybe that's not bad. I'm actually, okay, hold on. I'm gonna look up wing designs. Let me look up wing designs. Fairy wing designs. Also, if anyone in chat has any cool fairy wing designs off the top of their head, feel free to put that stuff in. Links for later, as per usual. I don't want them to just be boring generic wings. They gotta be really cool wings. Ooh, look at this anime fairy wing design. Hold on, let me drag it over here. Computer, look at this. Anime fairy wings. Let's do that. Gotta go pick up dinner, but I will be lurking. Have a very good time lurking and getting dinner, Matt. Do it, do it, do it. Take care of that corporeal form. We'll be here watching it for you. We'll hold down the fort for you. Don't you worry. I know it's on Steam sale. I think it's on Nintendo sale. Don't know about mobile. I'm not sure if it's on mobile either. That would be cool, though, if it was on mobile. Oh yes, or you could instead of role-playing a goblin on Stardew, you could also role-play an elf with a character arc who came to tear down forests and make profits, but now has 2 kids and a loving husband and is working on refurbishing her island vacation home with help from parrots that seem to understand the concept of trading goods for services. I really love that you started Shelf's farm, Danny, as like, she's gonna be a capitalist elf and she's gonna do the JojaMart quest. And then it turned into, oh, she fell in love and actually kind of likes this town, and wants to like have kids and have like good vibes. I love that so much. That is such a good character arc. That is such a good character arc for a capitalist elf. You are not immune to Stardew Valley's charm. Capitalism. Ooh, a game suggestion that is so on this channel's brand. Thank you, Barb. Lurk, gotta go make a snack. Yes, go have a very good time lurking, Haku. Go make a snack. In the MN Lutheran potluck scene, goulash is macaroni casserole with beef and tomato sauce. It's a good thing I'm not in the MN Lutheran potluck scene. That sounds not necessarily bad, but like a lot. It sounds like a lot. Even though I'm from MN, I never really was in the potluck scene where everyone is like, oh yeah, we're having all these like tater tot hot dish and casseroles and things like that. I was never really in that scene as a child or as an adult. Okie dokie, off to play video games with the BF. We are dusting off, SWTOR today. It's been a while. Have a very good lurk, Ellie. Thank you for popping in and chatting for a bit. Have a very good time hanging and playing. Thanks so much. Have a very good time hanging and playing some. I know what game you're talking about, and now for the life of me cannot remember the name of the acronym. But have a very good time playing that game. I'm glad you're getting dusting off your game and playing some games with your BF. Thanks for hanging out. Boop-a-doop-a-doo. I'm just trying to figure out how fairy wings work. Star Wars! Thank you! I was trying really hard to remember the fucking term Star Wars. That's sad. I kept wanting to say sword, because it was SW, and I was like, that's not it. That's not what it is. Oofda. Star Wars The Old Republic. That is an MMO, right? If I'm not mistaken. I have never played it, but it's a Star Wars MMO. If I am not mistaken. Okay, here is Barb's game suggestion. Peglin. You're a goblin yeeting pebbles at slimes, and it's a deck builder X Plinko game. Interesting. That just seems like a more arcade gamified version of the Stardew Valley mines. Just throwing rocks at slimes. That's awesome. BDG doesn't stand for Brian David Goblin? It should. It should, Justy, it should. Listen, Steve Jobs was on the list of entrepreneurs she was going to name her son after, but he didn't win out. I bet Shelf dresses like Steve Jobs on purpose. I wouldn't put it past her. I would not put it past her. She appreciates entrepreneurship, even if she is not as much of a ruthless capitalist anymore. Oh, okay. Goulash is technically a meat and veggie stew seasoned with heavily with paprika. Traditional is beef and onion. It's basically Eastern European cowboy stew. Alright, good to know. Super stew of meat and vegetables seasoned with paprika and other spices. I cheated today and used tomato soup base and melted cheese in it. Sweet. Thank you for letting me know what goulash is. I had heard the term and never quite knew what it meant. I don't think I've ever had goulash, Ben. I don't think I've ever goulashed. I want video games. I see you're browsing the Steam summer sale, Gilly. I have not looked at the Steam Summer Sale. Even a little bit. This entire time that it's been going on, because I know that I would just buy all the Vidi games and then be sad that I don't have any money left. I do not envy you and your plight. So there's so many really cool games coming out, apparently, in the, the Wholesome Game Direct that happened a few weeks ago, that I really want to buy them. I've been looking for more wholesome games to play. And at least I already own Final Fantasy 14. Because y'all have been playing it so much and trying to get me hooked that at least I'm able to play it a little bit with y'all without having to shell out money until I have to. But also, I just want the pretty wholesome video games, and I want to only spend my time playing them. But I have to do work and plan for a freaking wedding. How freaking rude. If you've been having problems with the tum, Gilly says, if you've been having problems with the tum, try eating only bananas, rice, apples, and toast for a day or two. This is called the Brat diet, and basically is meant to help with upset tummies / be gentle on the stomach so you can eat, but also give your stomach time to chill the fuck out. That honestly sounds pretty good. That's not necessarily what I already eat pretty much in my daily life, but it's pretty dang close. Not fully, but yeah, I think mostly my tummy problems have been due to stress and my stupid baby box. But I will also give that a try. But hopefully the stress will be less soon, because I'm actually going to a doctor's appointment this week to hopefully talk about getting some anxiety medication. Because my therapist, in the kindest way, was like, bud, have you thought about medication? And I was like, yes. And they're like, good, go do that. And I'm like, okay. So, fingers crossed. Alright. That's a lot of wing. That's a lot of wing, if I do say so myself. Let us just move that around, and then Control C, not that, Control V, and then just tilt you in a way that works. Ta-da! And then we erase all this. Sometimes doing a sketch is drawing a lot of really good lines and then having to erase it because they're too much. They're too much and they do too much and they're all over the place. Okay. There. Are we, oh, can I get rid of this sketch layer? Yes! Clean! Cleaner! Love to see it. Alright. Don't need that reference anymore. Woo! If you cannot manufacture out all of your own brain chemicals, store-bought works just fine. Yup. Yeah. I'm not entirely sure what the medication whole aspect is going to be or what that's going to entail, but I'm going on Friday to talk to a doctor about it. But yeah, my therapist very kindly was like, so, I know you, are doing your best to, like, deal with things and, you know, do the regular therapy stuff. But also, from what we've talked about, it seems like you could really use an artificial dose of happy chemicals. And not stress chemicals. And I was like, that would be great. She's like, great, okay, go talk to a doctor. And I was like, okay. So I did that. I'm so happy for you, Brie. Thank you, Danny. I appreciate it. I'm pretty happy for myself as well. I'll let y'all know how it goes. Just in case any of y'all are thinking about getting anxiety medication. I'm happy to be a font of wisdom about how the fuck that works. Because I don't know how the fuck that works, and I'm happy to let y'all know. Yes, Ash do be shrimpin'. Ash do be shrimpin'. Shroomp. Shroomp indeed. Anxiety meds, woo, they were so good for me. I am glad that they were good for you, Danny. Yes, get them drugs. They are a life changer. I hope so. That is what I'm banking on. Because I know I'm a pretty happy person on the outside, but if y'all don't know that about me already, I have pretty severe anxiety. Which is why I have got a therapist, which I'm very happy about. And also why I, you know. I don't know what to do about the bottom wings, because it kind of blocks Ash. But I don't know where I was going with the sentence, other than, if you didn't know already, I have anxiety. That's pretty much that was the point there. Okay. What a good Ash stretch. Oh, she's so cute. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I'll let you all know if I have any questions, but I'm pretty optimistic. It took a while, but eventually you'll have a moment where you're like, wait, I'm not freaking out, before you would have clear anxiety about something. That sounds so nice. I can't wait. Yes. Ooh, okay, yes. Star Wars: The Old Republic is an MMO set well before the original trilogy. Oh! What do you mean by well before? Like, in the time between the prequels and the original trilogy, or like before any of the movies and TV shows, really? I've retrieved crackers and juice to hopefully fuel my willpower so I don't buy things when I have no money. Congrats, Gilly, I'm proud of you. Goulash is like meatloaf. There are thousands of recipes. Fair. Absolutely fair. I love that it's just one of those things. Where it's like, it's goulash, it's something. It's stew with meat and spices. Eh? Okay. I think the next thing what we're gonna do is, truthfully, I think we're going to do, we're gonna draw Ash next, because we gotta figure out what Ash is, what Ash is doing over here. We got to figure out how Ash is doing and what she's up to. Oh. Well, that's just gonna just have to be how it's gonna be. Okay. And then from there, I think we can just, like, continue cleaning and adding color. Ugh. But also, first, big stretch. And also, we're actually pretty close to a break happening, so I might do a preliminary sketch bash and then go use the restroom because I have drank a lot of water. This Team of Summer Sale is the test of my willpower. I got very lucky. The one game I was within seconds of buying for myself was gifted to me. That is very sweet, Justy. I love it when friends do that. Hey, welcome back, Haku. Welcome back. How was getting a snack? Well before equals thousands of years? Thousands of years? What? What? Wild. Just a little leggy out as a treat. Thousands of years. I do not know what that means in the context of Star Wars lore, but that's fucking cool as hell. Oh, that's why it's the Old Republic. You know, fair. I mean, I thought I knew I guess, okay, I didn't think I knew things about Star Wars, truly. I think I knew things about Star Wars in the current canon. Damn. Star Wars, the Old Republic. Okay, but like, old is like, oh, that's like, 30 years ago, not 1,000. That's Ancient Republic. Damn. All right. Thank you so much for gifting a sub to Gilly. Gilly, welcome back to Having Wings. Make those biddies explode. I'm looking for cat reference pictures. I know I have a cat, but she's not in the right pose right now, so I'm looking for cat reference pictures. Yeah, currently our conversation topics are brain pills, and Sword Art Online. Not Sword Art Online. God damn it, I did it. Star Wars The Old Republic. Sword Art Online is a completely different topic. Completely different. Sorry, I'm looking for reference images. Hold on to your butts. These are so cute. Alright, what do you guys think? I think this is a good reference picture. Let's do it. Let's do it to it. Alright. It's an interesting story choice because it makes it seem like things stagnated for a long time, but it does help with separation and lore continuity. Yeah, that makes sense. It does kind of feel like by making that choice, it does kind of seem like things stagnated for a very long time before like anything happened, and then like things happened in like 30 years in the current timeline. But it is, I would say it's probably nice to have a thing where people like it's an MMO and things constantly change. It's probably better to have that in a timeline that's not going to affect current canon in any way. So it makes sense from a game development standpoint. Home with bacon cheeseburger. Ooh, yummy. That sounds like a very good dinner. I'm not entirely sure what I'm having for dinner tonight. Probably leftovers. Daniel made me some really, really good drunken noodles yesterday. And I'll probably have those for dinner tonight because cooking is a lot of work. SW, Knights of the Old Republic, takes place even before Old Republic. Interesting. What is Knights of the Old Republic, then? Is that also an MMO, or is that something else? Hey, Leon, welcome on in. Hello, hello, hello. How's your Tuesday going? It's great to see you. What you up to? Knights is 2 standalone solo roleplay games. Huh. Forerunners of Dragon Age and the like. Oh, okay. Okay, okay. I always think I'd like games like that, but I always get so concerned that my choices are going to like fuck up things, or like I'm not gonna get the ending I want, so I have to stop because I stress about it too much. Which is maybe not the best, but... That is a much better kitty face, if I do say so myself. Look at how sweet. My Tuesday has been a day. Work was slow, but ended poorly, and I finally got my car back from the shop, so I'm about $400, out about $400 I wasn't expecting to spend. Ugh. Ugh. I'm sorry. That sucks. I'm trying to unwind by planning my D&D session for next week. Ooh, what are you planning? What exciting stuff is gonna happen in your session, you think? But also, I'm very sorry you had a day. Hopefully you're able to unwind and us talk and chat, giving me knowledge about the Star Wars video game lore is relaxing for you. Hey, Haku! Thank you so much for gifting a sub to Leon. Leon, welcome back to Having Wings. Also, they're doing a remaster/remake of the Knights of the Old Republic games, and I can't wait. I tried playing the originals, but they look like I'm playing it on a potato. The graphics are so old. Fair. Old games are hard to play through if they're not in very specific style. Looks like the players are going to save a mill and interrogate some cultists. Ooh. That is an action-filled session, probably. Interrogate those cultists. D&D is a game overrun with cultists. And if it's not an adventurer's job to cull the overrunness of cultists, I don't know what it is. I don't know what an adventurer's job is. I'm gonna put on OFMD in the background since it's my new comfort show. Aw, do it. Haku! What? Haku, thank you so much for gifting us up to Jesty! Jesty, welcome back to Having Wings. Be the evil you want to see in the world? I mean, I guess that's one way to do it. Exactly. Of course it was created by and encouraged satanic cults in the 80s, didn't you know? I did know that. Stranger Things keeps bringing that up. Making sure that is brought up. I know sub-sniping stopped being a thing for a while, but yeah, only me fooling around. No! No. Haku, sub-sniping only paused being a thing. You're bringing it back. You're revitalizing sub-sniping. Thank you very much for all of the sub-sniping. I really appreciate it. Get the people in chat give people in chat wings. Wings or bust. Thanks, Orange. I really appreciate that. I am very proud of how this cat is turning out. I am honestly extremely proud of this card. Y'all asking / wanting me to be the strength card. I have to do it justice. I simply gotta. We're kind of in the ugly phase right now of just with all of the different sketch lines all over the place, but I am very proud of how it's coming out. Okay, I think we might get rid of getting rid of the bottom wings doesn't really make sense, but them being like this doesn't quite make sense either. All right, redrawing of the bottom wings. Go. I just like getting folks wings when they're already chatting. It also cheers people up, and that's very nice. That is what we are here for. If that is one thing that we are here for, it's for providing a good safe space for people to lurk and get cheered up if they need to. Thank you for all the sub-sniping, Haku. The cat is now wearing a jumper because of the wrist and elbow lines. It does kind of look like Ash is wearing a jumper, I'm not gonna lie. Ash has moved. Where Ash move? Ash, where'd you go? She left the room. How dare? How dare? I don't know if we're gonna be able to get the bottom wings in. Mainly just because there's also hair. I think we're just gonna have to forego the bottom wings. But that's fine. That works out just fine. Who needs bottom wings? Not an Archfey, that's for sure. Alright. Sweet. We have done wings, and we have done cat. I think it is time for a quick break, because I have to use the restroom. So, let me... Oh, I already saved. Heck yeah. And we are about halfway through, so I think... we're gonna take a quick break. I will be back. Please, everyone, go de-water, re-water, and take care of your corporeal forms if you need to. I'll be back ASAP, lickety-split, in about 5 minutes. And when I get back, we can keep chatting about, whatever, really. Whatever y'all want to chat about. So, see y'all in just a bit. I'm gonna go see if I can coerce Ash to come back. And, until then, have a very good lurk. Go get a snack. Take your meds. Hydrate. Or die straight. I'll see you in a sec. Mwah. Hello, everybody! I successfully brought Ash back. I pat myself on the back for that one. But hello, everybody! I hope you had a good break. What have y'all been up to over the break? Have a very good lurk, Gilly. Go prep that dinner. I know you have left to go prep dinner, but what you making if you're still here? And if you're not still here, fine. Don't tell me. Keep your secrets. Welcome back. Thank you for the welcomes backs. How are y'all doing? If y'all did not take this time to go de-water, re-water, take your meds, get a snack, whatever else you need to do to take care of your corporeal form, this is your midstream reminder to go do so. I have de-watered and got some more water, so I'm ready for the second part of the stream of finishing up strength. How are y'all doing? Oh, I'm also back and ready to start talking about the Star Wars, because I've trying to figure out how to draw a cat. I missed a lot of messages, and I'm excited to learn more about the lore that I don't know. Thanks for the gift sub. One of my players might have a character capable of that. Okay, I actually didn't read Gilly's first message about cults and being evil. Cleaning dinner prep for today and tomorrow is going back to work on ships. Yay! Back to work on ships. I think today is just kind of like a chill, either Stardew or lore stream, and I'm like super here for that. That's honestly that's kind of what a Tuesday we really need. That's a Tuesday we really need. You are more than welcome to talk about your ships in chat, Ursa, if you would like. If not, no worries. But I hope you had a good time cleaning, and I'm glad that you got your dinner prep done. What are you making for tonight and tomorrow? The bottom wings are smushed between the back and the cat. Yeah, that is 100% where they would go, Dad. That is where they would go. I don't need to draw them. It's just like when you have hands in a pockets. They're smushed. They're behind hair. They're behind a cat. You don't gotta draw the wings. They're there. We know that they're there, and that's good enough. Shh. Ooh, scam call. Shush. I thought it was my alarm. I was like, it's not 8 yet. There's no, why would my alarm be going off? But no, it was a scam likely call. I've been getting so many of those recently. Guess who started making Hackblin a Stardew character? Yes, join us. What the fuck was that? Join us, Haku. Join us in the Stardew Goblin universe. I'm excited to hear Hackblin's exploits in Pelican Town and Stardew Valley. Oops, well, I want to hear all the exploits. Today is sausages, green beans, and corn on the cob. Also poaching chicken for tomorrow's chicken salad and mixed greens. Nice. That sounds like a pretty good dinner. He's gonna be the best goblin and very normal among other people. He's gonna be the best and extremely normal, and that is what I'm excited to hear about, not other Eldritch shenanigans. Alright, what did Gilly say in reference to Leon's game about cultists? Or just hear me out, tie up the cultists, then duct tape on the nipples. You could be that evil. Oh my god. Wait. And Leon responded saying that they have a character capable of that? Oh no. I am both concerned and morbidly curious as to why they are capable of that. Yeah, the D&D actually stands for Devils and Demons. Oh no. The Satanic Panic was a thing and it was not fun to live through. I bet. Who would have thought when people let religion be in other categories other than religion, it doesn't feel good or isn't good in any way. Who would have thought? I think I may have to start a goblin playthrough. Maybe it'll encourage me to get back to my original one too. Thank you. Yes. Jesplin only grows coffee beans. Jesplin only grows coffee beans. That sounds incredible. Yes. Join us. You love to see it. Gasp. Hearing about your guys' exploits in Stardew Valley truly makes my day just so much better. I know that I have a goblin farm. I know that I have a goblin farm in with John that we play every Monday, which we did yesterday. Not every Monday, every last Monday of the month, which was yesterday on John's channel. Go check him out. But also, it kind of makes me want to play a goblin farm in my own time, but it can't be Gobry. I don't know if I should make another goblin Sona or not. Or if I should just stick to my regular Stardew saves. I'm not entirely sure. Tentacle hair is very hard to replicate, not to mention the many eyes and arms. Well, yes, that would be pretty hard to replicate in Stardew Valley. But even if you aren't able to replicate it perfectly, we know that they're there. Red. I think, you know what? Yes, I think Killer Hacklin has red eyes. Don't mind me just adding that to the little doodle. Alright. Has red eyes. Thank you for the shout out for John. All of the John shout outs. All of them. I know he's lurking today, so while he's not here, we gotta shower him with love. While he is taking the day off. Oh, looking dope so far, Brie. I love the color scheme if this is what you'll be going for. Yes, this is 100% what I'm gonna be going for. This is gonna be the general color scheme, but thank you. I'm glad you like it, Edgefit. Thanks for popping in and telling me that. I really appreciate it. I'm very proud of this so far. I'm not gonna lie. I'm very, very proud of how this is turning out. Y'all asked me to be strength, and therefore, I have to be. Well, not therefore I have to be, but therefore I have to do it justice. Because if y'all are gonna give me feels crimes, I'm going to try to give you feels crimes in the form of art. Come on, pencil. Oh, come on, Photoshop. Don't do this to me now. What about Gabri's estranged cousin who keeps getting these random letters from Gabri about this place called Farm, where she raises chimkins and such? Breeblin! Oh, Breeblin! Ed needs to find out what's going on. Breeblin could be Gabri's twin or estranged cousin that weirdly looks exactly like Gabri. I love it. And people can't tell them apart. But then Breeblin would have to be the opposite of Gabri, wouldn't she? And then she'd have to be absolutely chaotic. I don't know if I could run a personal farm being absolutely chaotic, though. I wouldn't get anything done. I love it, though. Alright, Photoshop is being... Oh, hey! You complain enough and Photoshop works. We didn't ask you, we just pointed out that you were already strong and the perfect person to symbolize strength. Yes, that is actually what happened. Yes, you are correct. I only said asked because it makes me not want to cry, but also I really appreciate it. I really appreciate that you guys see me as the strength card. That it really means the world to me. Being the strength card in my own deck. That's a high honor. Well, chaotic and introverted, so all of her focus energy would be on growing all the weird fruit/veggies. Oh, okay. Okay. If I did Breeblin, I could do a full... I guess I'd have to do some mundane stuff, but I could do a full magic run. Like, if... instead of like trying to go like fully into doing a magic run of Stardew Valley where I only do magic things. I don't do any, I try to stay away from mundane stuff as much as possible. And I only try to do all of the magic weirdness in Stardew Valley, like fighting monsters, growing the weird fruits and veggies like the sweet gem berries and the star fruits and the ancient fruits. And I only have dinosaurs. I only have void chickens, dinosaurs, and the blue chickens. I have to have rabbits and ducks a little bit, but I mostly only have those. I don't think there's any weird cows or barn animals though. Let's workshop this. I like this run idea. And real quick, what farm? Ooh, farm for Killer Hacklin. I think forest works. I think forest works. Free forage, lots of shadows, general insulated vibe. Yeah, I think forest would work, especially like if you want to try to be like a cryptid. That definitely works. Be goth colored. Makes best friend Abigail. There are ostriches for barn. There are ostriches? I haven't gotten ostriches in my regular save. Really, really good friends with Gunther. I know I can't actually make good friends with Gunther, but like only does the wizard quests. Interesting, 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 interesting. I like this. Goes full into the Adventurers Guild. I mean, I'd have to do some mundane stuff just to get started, but... Breeblin's character arc is just accidentally becoming a cryptid. Yeah, okay, I thought you got them from the island. I wasn't sure if you got them from the island or if it was, like, a thing that, like, is now just a thing that you can get regularly, but okay. Sweet, sweet, sweet. I'll have to work up to getting ostriches. Okay, I'm gonna do the Stardew Goblin because I just thought up the name. It's Minnow Farm because of a misunderstanding when sorting out the ownership deeds. It's mine now. Minnow? No, it's mine. Ah, Minnow. Oh, that's fun. That is fun. It's mine. It's mine now. Mine now? No, it's mine. Oh, mine now. Minnow. Got it. I love it. That's really clever, Justy. I love it. Yes. Yes. I found a game on Nintendo eShop called Cat Tales, and it's described as Stardew Valley, but with cats. Do that with that information while you will. I actually, Amity, I actually have Cat Tales on my Switch. I have not played it yet. Mainly just because I've been, like, trying to find a time for me to, like, absolutely binge it. But it was, like, $4 or, like, it was really cheap on the, Nintendo eShop at one point. It might still be pretty cheap on the Nintendo eShop. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get it. And I haven't played it yet. Did you buy it, Amity? And if so, please tell me all about what you have played in it yet. And if not, when you do, let me know. It is on my list of things to play. So if y'all, so yes, do with that information what you will, everyone. Ooh, Hacklin is done. Yes. You spent a very little time in character creation, Haku, and I am frankly impressed. I'm scrolling up back to the Sword Art, not Sword Art, I keep saying it, because it's SWOTAR? W-S, the acronym makes me say Sword Art Online. It is not Star Wars video games, god damn it. Oh boy. Dun 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 dun. I can't remember if it was here. Okay, Gilly says, I can't remember if it was here or somewhere else, but recently there was a conversation about how the Matrix MMO low-key screwed up storytelling shit, because it takes place between the first and second Matrix movies, and spoiler, Morpheus fucking dies in the MMO, so they couldn't have him in the second film. I did not know that there was a Matrix MMO. That is news to me. Granted, I'm not super into The Matrix, but that is absolutely news to me. What? And they had Morpheus die? Well, y'all done goofed yourselves. Y'all done goofed. Oh, that's very funny. That is very, very funny. Actually, I think I might actually be caught up with the Star Wars chat. I thought I was not, but I might actually be. I'm actually caught up. Hell yeah. Good job, me. Pat myself on the back. I have not bought it yet. I think I bought it for like $2. It was either $4 or $2. I can't be sure, but it was very low, and you'll know what? I'll play it and I'll let y'all know how Cattails goes. 'Cause it looks so fun. Like, who doesn't want to roleplay as a cat in Stardew Valley? I know I do. I know most character options by heart. I may have over 100 farms? Hagu. 100. My guy. 100. Have like 3. Well, I have a lot of co-op ones that I played for like a month with people and then stopped playing. I don't have any. I have like 2 farms that I actually like play regularly, which is the one that I've had since the game came out and the one that I made recently with my that actually looks like me. The character that actually looks like me. But I started playing my old one again because I wanted to get to the end game content faster. Alright. That was a weird way of saying things, but there we go! Look at that! We've got some base colors going. We've got some base colors going. Yeah. Hey, Shalaris! Hello, hello, hello. How's your Tuesday going? Welcome on in. You're just in time for me coloring the base colors. And cleaning up. I've been lurking and weaving. Oh, sweet. I hope this has been a good companion to some weaving. How'd the weaving going? How'd the weaving going? How'd the weaving go? And or how is the weaving going? It's lovely to see you. Thank you so much for the lurk. I'm dealing with medical crap. Yeah. I'm sorry. That sucks. All of the hugs, my friend. I'm sorry you're dealing with that. is going well. I'm happy to hear it. That is lovely to hear. What are you weaving? Well, it's 2.5 years this week since I loaded Stardew. Here goes! Let's go! Let's go, Justin! I'm wishing you luck, Justy. All of the luck in your new Stardew save. You got this. 2.5 years is quite a long time since loading Stardew, and I am very impressed with your level of restraint. I wasn't sure that Matrix Online existed anymore. I feel like, when was Matrix Online like a thing? It feels like probably like a long time ago, but maybe I'm wrong about that. When they closed the Matrix servers, they turned everyone into Agent Smith as the very final act. It was a big thing. There's clips on YouTube. That is a very cool way to say goodbye. Especially in a game that's all about, like, kind of like an apocalypse. Turning everyone into Agent Smith is a very cool way to say goodbye. I'm glad it wasn't like a thing where they were just like, open, we're turning off the servers, and sorry everyone. Goodbye, the game you loved is no longer available. And they actually, like, did something with it. That's super cool. That's super awesome. Ooh, another Inkle band. It's made of variegated purple yarn. Ooh! I'm not entirely sure what an Inkle band is, but that is super awesome. Purple sounds lovely. It's a great color. Good choice. I'll probably start up on another band tomorrow, fresh on my stream. Ooh, sweet. I hope you have a very good stream tomorrow, Shalaris. Can we get a shout out in chat for Shalaris, by the way? Shalaris is a crafting streamer who does some really awesome weaving and plays some awesome games and is very chill. If y'all want to go give Shalaris a follow. Shalaris is very lovely and I highly recommend their streams. Yeah, I was playing before my big OP, played a heck of a lot, reached the first day of spring in year 2 on the 1st January of that year and stopped. So odd. Sometimes, I think it just means that you're not streaming right now, Shalaris. But yeah, sometimes, like, you get the urge to play a game, and then, like, you hit a milestone, and then you're like, cool. Done. Did it. Complete. And then you just, like, you don't play anymore. And you know, that's how it be sometimes. And then you move on to the next thing. And then you come back to it whenever you need that pick-me-up again. I mean, that's like what I've done with, like, a lot of games, too, where I will, like, play religiously for so long, and then I'll, like, hit a milestone, And then I'm like, okay, I've played a lot recently. I should probably, like, chill out and maybe, like, do something else, play something else, whatever. And then I just, like, stop for, like, years. And then I'm like, oh, I just stopped randomly. Weird. And then I get back into it. It just happens sometimes. I'm glad the goblins could be your introduction to Stardew once again. Hey, welcome back, Gilly. I am now full of soup. Hell yeah. What kind of soup did you have? Alright, what do you guys think? So, my dad says, is the tree going to have green leaves? If not, could he put a tiny 3-leaf sapling coming up through a crack in a rock down below the feet? I mean, yeah, I can totally do that, Dad. What do you guys think? Do we think that giving this tree green leaves is better, or do we want to go the cherry blossom route that we were starting out with? We're very pink in a lot of ways, so maybe green is the way to go. But I'm also down for cherry blossoms and then doing a little sapling. What do y'all think? While y'all answer, I will continue drawing Ash. We're in a severe thunderstorm warning, so I may disappear if I lose power. Crossing my fingers you don't lose power, Amethyst. Stay safe. I'm sorry you're in a severe thunderstorm warning. That sucks. And I don't envy you living in a crater. Iowa do be that. Do be a crater. Iowa is very craterous. But fingers crossed that you don't lose power, my friend. I like the cherry blossoms too, but put in the sapling, please. You got it. And cherry blossoms leaf have white within pink, so not just pink. Okay. Cherry blossoms. We're getting cherry blossoms. All right, let's do cherry blossoms. Strength being predominantly pink is pretty rad. All right, we'll do cherry blossoms and a little green sapling. I am down for that. I am down for that. Ooh. I like the idea of the sapling. The purpose of strength is to protect that which is weaker and growing. You're very right. I can do some more sapling. I could do a bunch of saplings, but we'll stick with one for now. We had tomato soup with grilled cheese sandwiches. Ooh, that sounds like a very lovely dinner. Yum, yum, yum. Nothing beats a good tomato soup with grilled cheese. Ash is not that orange. There we go. There we go. Ash is all colored. She's so cute. I think I got overwhelmed because I unlocked the greenhouse on the same day and upgraded a barn. So there's plant the greenhouse, make new crop plans, and get new animals. And yeah, I think it was a lot to think about. Fair. Stardew Valley really is a very wholesome chores simulator. So I feel you on that one. Sometimes it becomes less escapism and more like, well, I guess I have to do this now. And no, you don't. It's a video game. Especially as you get later in the game, it can feel kind of overwhelming to do like everything, which is the whole trappings of the whole one more day thing. But the best freedom in Stardew Valley is, especially in the late game, to realize that you don't have to do all of that stuff. If you have enough money, you don't have to do all that stuff. You can just run around and do whatever the fuck you want. I'm 24 stone short from being able to dig a coop on the last day of spring. Then Chimkins! Yes, Chimkins! Quickly dons symbolism hat. What if the leaves on the larger tree are falling off, but if there's a small sapling pushing its way from beyond the between the rocks, showing resilience? Ooh, I love that. Yes, cherry blossom rain. All right, I love that, Gilly. Beautiful symbolism hat. Let me sort of do a first pass at adorning the tree with a bunch of leaves. And then we'll do some rain. Giblin shouts bubbles as they scramble to the other side of the lake. Wait, what? It's 10 a.m. on Spring 28, which is a Sunday. Let's hope I can buy my coop. I believe in you. I believe in you, Matt. You got this. I'm really loving the Stardew Valley play-by-plays this stream. It's making me want to stop streaming and play Stardew Valley instead. And or stop drawing and play Stardew Valley. But I will stay strong. We gotta at least finish the sketch and the colors. I mean, it could also represent this community you've made, where it started small but with care and protection has grown with time. That is very true. This tree is the community we want to foster, and the sapling is where we started. I love that. Alright. First pass. Second pass. This is a lot like making stars in a Starscape. Just lots of little movements to fill out a branch. Second pass. Ooh, you put Hackblin in Stardew in the Goblin Lore Archive? Yes. Oh, also, yes, everyone that started a Goblin farm today, if you are so inclined, please feel free to put your goblins in and chronicle your journey or any of the lore we've talked about in stream today in the Goblin Lore Archive. It is an archive of goblin lore for a reason. Manned by the wonderful Shelf, because Shelf is very confused about how goblins work, and also the lovely Gob clone. So definitely just for helping, not at all for trying to figure out how to be a better Gob clone. Out. Do 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 do. Trees are wild, y'all. I'm also very glad that I have this leaf brush. I do not know what I would do without this leaf brush. I don't even know how my overlay would get made without this leaf brush. Excuse me. Yay! Congratulations on getting the coop. Hey, hello Worm, welcome on in. We're just vibing. Pretty much everyone is lurkin' playing Stardew Valley or lurkin' doing something else, and I'm just rapidly putting cherry blossoms on this tree. Welcome on in. How you doing? How is your Tuesday going? Chipkins for the win. I also found cookies and a baguette on my first day as Hackblin. Hackblin now thinks that baked goods come from trash cans. Why wouldn't Hackblin think that? Obviously it worked once, it'll work again. Why wouldn't baked goods come from trash cans? That do be how it works, though. It makes sense. I'm very excited for Hackblin to realize that stoves are a thing one day. Most goblins haven't realized that stoves are a thing yet. We don't. Does anyone's goblin in Stardew Valley have a kitchen? Or are we all not? Or are we just like me and John, not operating with a kitchen? Does any goblin have a kitchen? I think in order to see the cherry blossoms, we really need the orange to be more of the screen. Be more of the background so that y'all can actually see. So y'all can actually see the. Maybe actually we do. Edit. Free transform. Flipperooskies. There we go. There we go. So that it's orange on top and pink at the bottom. Yeah, that looks better. That looks a lot better. Sweet. Sweet, 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 sweet. Okay. Things are going all right. I am glad to hear it, Worm. I am glad to hear it. The farm has a siren call. It really does, Ursa. The farm really does have a siren call. I will have to heed the call eventually. Now is not that time, but soon. Because I am streaming. I will stay strong. And maybe play Stardew Valley after this. Or I could play Cattails. I did say I was going to tell you guys about it. Decisions. I do think there needs to be more contrast. I really like the background being this color, but I do think there has to be more contrast. I think blue will look better. Blue looks a lot better. Blue looks a lot better. Yeah. Okay. Maybe with orange at the bottom? No, that's too green. Maybe with pink at the bottom? Hold on. Don't mind me just playing around with some values. Do. A little bit of pink at the bottom is nice. I like that. Alright. There we go. I think that looks better. They must have... I don't think it changes anything in game if you skip intro. I know Haku already said it, but I've been focused on ROM. Sorry, I'm behind in chat. They must. Hacklin found like 2 in the trash can. That is 100% where baked goods come from. Not baking at all. Just trash cans. Yes. Saja and Keely too. Wait, do Saja and Keely have a kitchen? That's good. I'm glad some goblins have a kitchen. Goblins forage, and they just think trash cans are another kind of forage. Yep, 100%. I mean, I don't know if you get forage XP by going in trash cans. I wouldn't put it past Stardew Valley to have if you get a forage bonus by foraging through a trash can. However, well, not however. That's probably how it is. I hope it is, at least. Because it is. Foraging, you forage through a trash can? Sure, why not? It's Stardew Valley? Yeah. Shelf does, but she doesn't cook much. Mostly Harvey cooks for her. She lives mostly on coffee. Fair. My Stardew Valley NPC, not NPC, player character, PC, woof, only eats food that her wife gives her. I really very rarely eat food, other than if I'm dying in the mines. That's another beautiful thing about Stardew Valley, is you don't have to eat ever. You don't need it for sustenance. All you need is for energy. And if you don't do anything in a day, you don't need to eat. Because that's how life works. I love it. Beautiful. I'm glad someone in the Saja Keely household knows how to cook. I'm glad their son knows. Alright, let's do the sapling. Hey! I didn't even realize how late it got. Hello, Duchess. Welcome on in. Hello. How is your Tuesday going? It is lovely to see you. Hacklin found more baguette in a trash can. The world is just affirming Hacklin. And you know what? Good for Hacklin. Good for Hacklin. Going pretty good. I love being on vacation and chilling. I'm going to the zoo tomorrow. Ooh, that's really exciting. What is your favorite, what is the animal you were most excited to see at the zoo? That's very exciting. I'm glad you're having a good vacation. thank you so much for the $6.90 goblins. Yes. Thank you so much, Goblety. I really appreciate it. It's a goblin full stream today, and I am here for it. That's exactly what we need, especially with the goblin stream yesterday on John's channel. That's what we're looking for. Thank you so much for the $6.90. Nice. But also, yes, thank you for reminding me as well that we do still have a goal that if we hit it before the end of this stream, we're gonna be dedicating the entire stream on Thursday to drawing pride goblins. If you liked talking about goblins today, we're gonna be drawing a bunch of pride goblin stickers. I'm not entirely sure what that entails, but I know y'all will make something awesome. So if you would like a full stream worth of pride celebrations and also some pride goblin stickers that will be available in my Redbubble store, hit that goal before the end of the stream. But also, even if we don't hit that goal, I do just want to say that I will probably, since y'all donated quite a bit this month, I will still probably draw at least 1 or 2 pride goblins. We'll create 1 or 2 pride goblins. Anyways. Oh, Edgefit, thank you so much for the $14.20. Also very good. We are 73% of the way there. Oh my god, thank you so much. Because pride goblins deserve to exist. But we'll dedicate an entire stream to pride goblins if we hit $300 before the end of the stream. And we only have like 80 left to go, so that's pretty dang good. Thank you so much, Not Gobchifit. I really appreciate it. And thank you so much, Goblety. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Ooh, honestly, giraffes, because I absolutely love feeding them. Will you be able to get to feed them? That's so cool. That's so cool, Duchess. I think there is an option to be able to, feed giraffes at my local zoo as well. And I don't think I've ever done it. And now I kind of want to. It's been... I've been to the zoo a lot this year, but I haven't been to the zoo... Oh my god, Dad! Thank you so much! Thank you so much for the $48.59, getting us to $269.69. Nice. Thank you so very much. Oh my god! Oh, I didn't expect this. Hackblin, thank you so much for the $28.90. Oh my gosh. Y'all both had the same idea and I appreciate it. Oh, okay. So we're only about $1.01 away from our goal now. Thank you so much. Oh, starting this summer off strong. We need the pride goblins. Darn, my math was off. It's okay. My dad donated like literally right before you. We were at 69.69 for the briefest, most beautiful of moments. Okay, this game has changed a lot. You don't get the ability to use a mount unless you pay money. You can't even submit a ticket without being a subscriber. EA has gotten worse. Oh no. I'm so sorry. That seems stupid. I can't believe you can't use a mount without having, like, without paying first. That seems stupid. That seems uncalled for, EA. Has any of the like gameplay changed, or is it just the more pay to win vibes? Because EA really has been getting into that recently. I think this is Star Wars: The Old Republic. I did it. I did it. I didn't say Sword Art Online this time. I almost did, but I caught myself. Oh my gosh, Goblin! Thank you so much for the $2.10. Let's go! Let's go! Oh my gosh, this requires, hold on, where is my remote? This requires a mini dance party. I don't have any music for it, but we have the lights. I'll make the music. Let's go! Hold on. I know this is a very chill stream, but I'm going to interrupt it. But hold on! But hold on, 1 second. Okay. And... Yay! We hit the goal! Thank you so much, everybody! Dance with me! Woo! Oh, I'm so excited! Yes! This is so great! And it is mod day on Thursday. So, because it is the last stream of the month, which means that we're gonna be doing Pride Goblins, and every bit and sub given on that day goes to the mods, and I'm very excited. Thank you very much for the dances, Mr. Poe. Welcome on in. How is your Tuesday going? Great way to end June, everybody. Yes! Thank you so much for hitting the goal for the $300.69. Nice. Thank you very much, Gobliny. Woo! Alright. This is very good. And we're so close to ending, and I'm just very excited. Y'all are so sweet. I will turn this off now, just in case anyone doesn't like strobing lights. There we go. Mwah! Thank you so much, everybody, and thank you for dancing with me. I'm excited. Yeah, Ash could care less. Ash does not care. Ash does not care about the strobing lights. Thank you for the dances, and thank you for hitting that goal. I can't believe we hit the goal. I'm calm. I'm cool. I'm collected. Thank you for the clip, Matt. Y'all are the best. Thank you for the dancing. Oh. Ash was sleeping very festively. Very, very festively. Everything she does is festive. Calm and festive. The Ash Desdonden way. I'm cool, I'm collected. Proceeds to make little happy squeaks. I mean, y'all know at this point I can't contain my hype. I can't contain it. I'm too hyped. Okay, alright, now, guys, in the last few minutes of this stream, let's start brainstorming some ideas for what Pride Goblins mean. At the beginning of the month, I was talking about, one, possibly cosplaying my Goblin Sona, Gobri, to making Pride Goblin stickers. When you think Pride Goblin stickers, what is in your mind? What do you dream of? What kind of sticker would you want to exist when I say Pride Goblins? Ash was sleeping very festively. Hackblin is made of luck. He found a friggin' eel meal in the trash. Hackblin is living their best life. Damn. Living their best life. I used to play, I gotta say Sword Art Online again. The game that we've been talking about. Star Wars. God damn it. I won't be able to read this acronym ever, I think. That's just something I'm gonna have to live with. Thank you so much for the congrats on reaching the goal, Ellie. And I'm very sorry that I'm sorry that it has changed for the worse. That sucks to learn. When was the last time you played, Star Wars? When was the last time you played SWTOR? I'm just gonna say the acronym. And it is 8 o'clock. Shush! Okay. Giblin in Ace palette. Gabri and Jonlin decked out for Pride with bi-color palette. Ooh, that is what comes to mind. Gobbin's the color of Pride flags, but like in summer Pride garb to various extents. Ooh, okay. Generic goblins, not pre-existing Sonas. Gobbin Pride float. Ooh, a Gobbin Pride float. Like Gobbins created just for being the symbol of that flag or identity. I kind of like that. I do kind of like that, because my initial thought was doing, like, people's Sonas in their flag colors, which would be very fun, but it would get kind of out of control. But I do like the generic goblins with not pre-existing Sonas being, Lesblin, Gablin, Gobbi, Nbin, Transbin, Aceblin, etc. That's pretty fun. That is pretty fun. And just, like, making Sonas to, like, making Goblin Sonas to represent the different, flags seems pretty dang fun to me. Though, I would be open to also doing other people's Sonas in their flags. But if we're doing, I think if we're gonna think of doing a series for as many flags as we can possibly muster, I think probably that'd be the best. The making specific goblins for the flags would probably be the best. I thought of Panblin, and now I want a Pangolin. Me too. Me too, Justy. Me too. I think designing a bunch of goblins for the Pride flags could be fun. Though, I'm interested to see if we can, like, get other people's Sonas in their flags as well. We'll see. I do also like the idea of a giant, like, Pride goblin float. Like, absolutely mismatched, mangled together, but just on a pride float. Flag Sona seems like a fun idea. Goblins with pride flags, goblins on pride flags, goblins in pride shirts. I think, yeah, we could do a bunch of things where they're, like, designed for that specific flag, but also make sure to have, like, a flag in it. Like, it, like, or we could do a thing where if we wanted to do someone's Sona, like, Gobri or John Blin, we could just have them, like, wrapped up in a pride flag or something else, like someone else's, like, Sona wrapped up in a pride flag type of vibe. I like that. I like that. John Blin in drag with huge Dr. Frankenfurter boots who is taller than Gobri. Reclaiming the height. Love it. Pride got burritos, goblins burritoed, and pride flags. Oh, okay, there's so many ideas. Okay, what can we fit into a 3-hour stream? I think the flag Sonas are probably the easiest to fit in a 3-hour stream. But I love all of these other ideas. But yes, Lesbin, please. Perhaps redeems for special doodles of people's goblin flag Sonas. Yeah, I was thinking that, of, like, I could make a special redeem that day, and do, and, like, just make a, I could make a, like, generic, like, chibi pose, and then I could just draw people's, like, Sonas and their, like, we could, like, I could, like, draw a generic chibi pose and a generic, like, maybe, like, burrito flag design and just put people's goblins in that, and then okay, that actually makes something I could do. I could make a generic pose of a chibi with wrapped in a flag, and then in the, like, quick, like, 15 minutes or something, quick, like, draw people's Sonas on that. That could be a fun redeem. I would be down for that. I'm here for that. I'm intrigued. Listen, Pride Goblins 2, Electric Boogaloo, July is Queer Rap Month. And yeah, if I don't get through all of them, I will of course, if I don't get through all of the redeems, I will of course do them throughout July. I mean, just because June is Pride Month, it doesn't mean we can't, we have to stop being gay. I love these ideas. Y'all are so creative, I love it. You're so creative. That was me squishing your cheeks. Yes, dress up doll, but it's turn the Pride Goblin into your Sona. Alright, I'm actually gonna write these things down because I will forget. In my handy dandle daily journal lists. My daily lists journal. I don't have a brain, I have a lists. I have a lists, plural. Hold on. Okay, so. Flag, Sona, Gobbins. Dress up, doll, Pride, Goblin, redeems. Love it. Yes, shout out to Resident Bard. If you would like your own I Don't Have a Brain, I Have a List journal, you can get it with Gobri, the lovely Gobri, my goblin Sona, in the lovely Resident Bard's merch shop. All right, I've written them down. So, big news, I'm planning to move back to Texas with one of my friends after I finish school. I have some plans in mind, but it's still forming together. Congratulations on an exciting move. That is awesome. That is some very big news. I hope the move and everything about it goes very swimmingly and well. That's very cool, Duchess. Wait, hold on. Gilly? I feel like I knew this at some point. Your name is your actual real name Gilligan? Cause that's dope as hell. The two electric boogaloo is much more enduring than Break Into Electric Boogaloo movie. No, it was just close to Gilly. Oh, I was gonna say, wait, I feel like you've said your real name before, but I do not remember. And I was gonna say if it's Gilligan, that's very cool. All right, sweet, okay. Okay, I'm not crazy. Good, good, good. Gilly's full name is Gillith because I said so once and they took it as truth. My legal name is Elizabeth. And there was that whole conversation of whether I should get it changed to Lizard to fuck with my siblings. Okay. Oh my god. I like that. Okay, so Gilly is short for Gillith, which Gillith is short for Elizabeth, and which... Yes, okay. I will continue to call you Gilly. I just went on a little journey there. Just went on a little naming journey there. Headcanon for Gilly is to be short for Gilligan. I think Gilly being the shorthand for Gilligan is absolutely incredible. I think would be very cool. Pardon me. Ugh. The origin of Gilly Tweed was basically a lot of puns. Sadly, one pun involves Harry Potter, but I'm in too deep now to change it. I mean, you've become your own brand, far removed from Harry Potter, so don't worry about it. These things happen. All right. I think, unless I'm going to continue to delay heading off by doing shading, which I probably shouldn't do because I need food. I think the sketch is done. Look at that! Oh! It's so pretty! Oh my god. Like taking Bill and calling him Billiam. Yup. Exactly. Oh my god. Guys! This is so pretty! I've just been kind of vibing and talking about Stardew Valley. Hey, Full Heart, welcome on in. This looks gorgeous. Thank you. I still have a lot of work to do offline to make it finished, but oh my god, is this going to be such a pretty card. Oh my god. I can't believe y'all wanted me to be Strength. Let me just be here in my feelings. Also, hello, Full Heart. Welcome on in. And you're right. Headcanon for Gilly to short for Gilligan. Gilly is short for Gilly Tweed, which is Tweed Suit, Gilly Suit, and Gilly Tweed and Gilly Weed all wrapped up. Exactly, Danny. Hi. Chongla! Strength. Wait, I want this as Sprint? Or as a print? Either way, down for it. I hope y'all are doing well. I'm doing very good, thank you. I'm just dying. You are Strength. I am Strength. Ooh, that was a very good affirmation. Thank you for brandishing the self-care chocolate, everyone. I appreciate it. So pretty. Thank you, Amity. Thank you all for a very lovely stream. I am now full of feelings, and I am in Sweater Town, and I very much appreciate you all being here. We hit our monthly goal to make Pride Goblins. I finished the base sketch of a card that is me, and it is Strength, and I'm very excited to keep working on it. Very, very, very excited to keep working on it. This is gonna look so good. The tarot deck is not going to be coming out for a long time. I really should make prints of the tarot cards. Y'all, I can't wait to finish this, y'all. If I'm already blown away by the sketch, y'all are going to be blown away by the finished product. I'm so excited. Anyways, new affirmation unlocked. I am Strength. Oh, well, thank you all so much for a very lovely stream. I had so much fun. Thank you all so much for hitting the Pride Goblins goal. Make sure to come back here on Thursday. John is lurking. I don't know if he is paying attention or not, but John is lurking. Do we want to feels crime him by trying to slam dunk his goal too? I mean, if y'all would like to, he would be absolutely floored. His goal ends on his Thursday stream, so if y'all wanna slam dunk his goal, that'd be very sweet. But yes, thank you so much for hitting my Pride Goblins goal. I really, really appreciate it. Make sure to come back on Thursday. We are going to be spending the entire stream drawing Pride Goblin stickers. We're gonna be making Goblin Sonas specifically for the Pride flags, and also we'll be having specific dress-up doll Pride redeems, so you can have your Goblin Sona with your specific flag. So, come back for that stream on Thursday. I will do my best to cosplay my Goblin Sona. I don't have green makeup, nor do I have green ears, but I will try to dress like Gabri. And yeah, thank you all so much for the lovely stream. Thank you to everyone who donated, to everyone who subscribed, gifted subs, gave bits. Huge shout out to everyone who lurked and popped in for a little bit. You just being here makes me so incredibly happy. Just lurking, giving me the view, and popping in a chat for a little bit. Any of those things makes me so happy. Huge shout out to everyone who stuck around and chatted with me all stream. I have too many good feelings. I am so excited. Thank you all so much for coming to the stream today. Just place plan and some matcha. Oh boy. But thank you all so much. I gotta go eat some dinner. Let's go figure out who to raid. I will see you all on Thursday for some Pride Goblins and the end of Pride Month. Oh, also don't forget, I have Prince of Dawn. Let me pull up Dawn real quick on my stream. I have Prince of Dawn available on my coffee right now, with all proceeds going to the National Network of Abortion Funds. So if you would like a print of this lovely angel, this lovely Dawn angel, please go and support me on coffee and grab a print. All proceeds until July 5th will be going to National Network of Abortion Funds, and then after that, 75% will, because I do still need money sometimes. Yes, so definitely go do that on my coffee. Also, you can go on my coffee to get a Cloud Card Sonas or Goblin Sona commissions if you would like me to draw your goblin, and with line art and full color and shading and all that stuff. It's just $15 on my coffee right now if you'd like me to draw your Goblin Sona for you. Also, other than that, my commissions are open, my regular commissions. If you have a project that you would like me to work on, if you would like me to draw your TTRPG character, if you have a print you want me to draw, whatever. My commissions are open there as well. Yeah, those are the biggest announcements that I got for you. Oh, also, bunch of Pride merch in my Redbubble shop. Too much for me to describe. Just go to my Redbubble and you'll see a bunch of winged flags. But yes, other than that, that's all I got for you. Thank you all so much for an absolutely incredibly good vibe stream. I really needed this, and I hope this brought a little bit of light into your life. Hey, John is here! Shh, everyone shh. Shh, don't tell him anything. Shh. Thank you for a lovely stream. I will see you all, very soon, and I think that'll be the end of the stream. I will decide on who we're rating, but I see C.Ike and Midge. I will... See? He didn't hear. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, John. Don't worry about it. Goodbye. Alright, I love you all very much. Have a very good rest of your night. I will see you all on Thursday for ending out Pride Month with a bang. Mwah! Goodbye, everybody.